As English flags continue to be taken down across England, some have even gone so far as to label the English people Nazis. This accusation makes no sense whatsoever. How can the English flag be associated with Nazis when it was the English who helped defeat the Nazis in the Second World War?
Let's see how long this one takes them.
That old sofa has been there for 3 weeks and my son painted an England flag on the front and the council came straight away to remove the bloody thing.
Look how fast the council remove my bins when they have the England flag on it.
Well, looking at this picture here, some people seem to think that's the case, that the English are Nazis. Absolutely wild comparison, but that's the state we're in right now. The situation has escalated to the point where people are beginning to wonder if a civil war may be brewing. In my view, some form of revolution is indeed coming, as it seems like we're watching it unfold in real time, especially considering that over 1 million British flags have been raised across the country just in the past week alone. What this movement has revealed is the deep hostility some people harbor toward Britain itself. These flags are being pulled down again and again, left and right, even on private land, as if showing pride in the nation were something shameful. It is shocking that in Britain, people are allowed to tear down the national flag. How much more disrespectful can one be? If I were to move to Pakistan, I would never dream of tearing down their flag. That would be morally wrong regardless of the country's history. Britain has offered countless people food, housing, and even education, all for free by the way. Yet this is the thanks that its people receive. Meanwhile, political corruption grows worse every day. Citizens are jailed for social media posts and branded as far-right extremists simply for flying the English flag. Across Europe, the same problems are happening, draining our economies and eroding the culture of a continent that was once the greatest in the world, soon to see its native people become a minority. And yet, Britain is inspiring others. The louder the British voice grows, the harder it becomes for governments to ignore. Each flag raised lifts morale and strengthens unity. Keep that in mind, people. Now let's take a look at some current developments. Nigel Farage's proposed deportation program would see 600,000 illegal migrants removed if he was elected. This could greatly benefit the economy and restore safety across Britain, but honestly, I don't see how you're gonna be able to just send out this many people without chaos erupting, right? This is 600,000 people we're talking about, and if you don't think even 5 of those are gonna fight back, then you're probably a bit crazy. Of course, some oppose this plan, preferring instead to allow migrants to risk their lives crossing the channel, only to strain Britain's economy further, and I fully understand that people flee for a better life. But it is clear that this approach is not working. Europe cannot save everyone without drowning itself. Those were absolute facts. Then there is the recent case of a young woman whose story has spread widely. Attacked by undocumented individuals, she defended herself with a knife and an axe, escaping unharmed. Yet she was arrested for carrying weapons while her attackers walked free. Some might say, why didn't she use pepper spray? Well, the answer is illegal in the UK. In fact, the government has made it illegal to carry anything for self-defense except a rape whistle. How are British women and children supposed to feel safe not just at night, but in broad daylight? Something is deeply wrong with this country, and what is even the point of having an army if it cannot even protect our own borders? A declaration of war may not have been declared, but it feels as though the island has been invaded. This is not racism, it is reality. People should be able to walk to school or the grocery store without fearing assaults, robberies, or even worse. Change is overdue, the British people have had enough, and I believe they are more than capable of bringing that change. This is your time, Britain.